Hello friends, and welcome back to the channel. This is Funmibi here again with another tutorial. Guys, in today's video I'm going to be sharing how to make a simple scrunchie in simple steps. This scrunchie is something that you can transform into a whole enterprise where you make cute little luxury scrunchies for your clients and just start from scratch and build it into a whole business, right? You can start this business with as low as 5,000 naira or $10, okay? If you're doing the equivalent in dollars, right? This business is very easy to start. You just need to get a few items and you can kick it off. Start by making it for your friends and family and then post it on your favorite social media platform and transform it into a whole business. I know of a particular YouTuber on here on YouTube. Her name is Tina of XXL Scrunchie. She owns a whole business out in Canada where she makes scrunchies, and that business started from a gift that she made for one of her family members and she transformed it into a whole enterprise. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing a very easy step on how to make scrunchies for yourself, for your family members, and at the end of the day, you can broaden it and make it for your clients base, okay? So if you'd be interested in knowing how to start this business of making scrunchies, please endeavor to watch this video to the end. Also, if you enjoy watching, which I'm sure you would, be sure to hit the like button on this video. Share with someone that you think would like this type of content. If you know someone that you're really hoping could start a business for him or herself, share this video with them and tell them everything that I just told you in this video, right? And if you're not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Girl, guy, please hit the subscribe button and join us on here on the channel. I try my best to share insightful, educative tutorials on here on my YouTube channel every single week. So please be sure to hit the subscribe button. Without doing too much talking, okay, I've talked a lot. Please let's get straight into the meat and the potatoes of today's video. Let's go. Hi guys, so what I have here is my fabric of choice, which is like the leftover from the fabric that I used to make the boo-boo dress. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm going to put a little clip on the screen just to juggle your memory. If you've not seen that video, I suggest you try it out, check it out. Check it out, try out the style and make a matching scrunchie, and I'm sure you'd like the end result. Anyway, making scrunchies. All right, so what I have here is a piece of fabric. The fabric is about 24 inches long and the width should be about 4 or 5 inches exactly. It's like 5 inches wide and 24 inches long. Feel free to play around with the width and measurements. Remember, scrunchies come in different sizes, so if you want a smaller scrunchie, reduce the reduce the width. If you want a larger scrunchie, increase the width. If you want this exact same measurement that I'm working with, remember I'm working with 5 inches by 24 inches. I feel like 24 inches is a safe width. If you want to also play around, safe length now, but if you want to play around with the length, feel free to do whatever works for you. Anyway, on to the next step. So the next step you want to take now in making your scrunchie is you first of all fold your fabric. Remember, you are folding it right sides facing each other. All right, you fold it into two, and while it's folded, if you want to pin, you can pin. All right, so let me remove. I want to make two pieces of scrunchies, so fold like so, and then from the end right here measure like 2 inches and then mark it like I just did. Repeat the same thing on this other side, measure 2 inches and then have it marked like so. If you want, you can go ahead to just fold this in just once and press it down just to make this place very distinct. But for me, because I like things that are just very fast and I'm making this for myself as well, I'm not going to do that, but I suggest you do that. It's going to make the end result of your scrunchie look even neater. All right, but the next thing you want to do is to open up this portion, make sure that the hems are meeting each other, and then sew along the edge of the fabric and make sure that you're starting from this first 2-inch mark that we marked here, and you're stopping at this next 2-inch mark that we marked here. All right, go ahead and sew that on 1/2 of an inch or 1/4 of an inch. I'm going to repeat the same thing that I did on this piece of fabric on this second fabric, and then I'm going to take it to my sewing machine. The next time you'll see me is when I'm back, and then it will be time for us to move on to the next stage in making this scrunchie. All right guys, so I've already gone ahead to sew. The next thing I'm going to do now is to turn my fabric inside out. Feel free to turn it with a fabric turner, but for me, I like to use a long screwdriver to just turn my fabrics inside out. I find that that works very well for me. Now that our fabric is out, what we are going to do now is you are going to make sure that your fabric is not twisted. Fold it into two like this. Remember this 2-inch space that we left. Remember that we didn't sew it, so we are just going to open it up from side to side and then pin them together with our safety pin. Where's my safety pin? Something like this. And then repeat the same thing on this other piece of fabric. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to, this portion that I've pinned, I'm just going to go ahead and sew it on the 2 strips of fabric that I'm working with. Alright guys, so this is my fabric. After sewing up this portion, we have like an open space here, and that is where we are going to pass our elastic through. This is my elastic here. I'm using the 1/2 inch elastic. You can use the 3/4 inch elastic if that's what you have. I do not recommend the 1 inch elastic for this type of work because the, what's it called now, the scrunchie is not going to look as beautiful in my opinion. But ultimately, free will, do whatever you like with your project. I'm just here as usual to give us inspiration and allow us to do whatever we like with it. What I have here is what we call a bodkin. All right, I bought this off of Amazon because I know someone might ask in the comment section. I would see if I can find a link, but just type in bodkin. I'm going to leave the spelling on the screen. Type it in on Amazon and then I'm sure you'll find this exact same one on there. So what I did here is I just pinned my elastic onto the tip of the bodkin, and now I'm going to use that to just pass through my scrunchie like so. Ensure that you're holding on to the edge and then just push. This makes making scrunchies very, very beautiful, and because it's kind of elastic in nature, I mean the bodkin now, it makes the whole process seamless. So I'm still pushing and pushing and pushing until my bodkin comes out at the other side, like so. So now that the bodkin is out, oh no. All right, so ensure that you're holding the 2 edges of the elastic. Some people will say you should tie it, but for me, I like to sew. So you're going to back stitch on this elastic, and then I'll show you what it's supposed to look like if you did it correctly. So I'm going to, so you want the elastic to overlap on each other like this, something like this. Can we see the way I did it? And then you're back stitching on here. I'll be back. So now that I've stitched down my elastic, this open space that we have here, all right, I'm just going to tuck it in a bit and then close it up. All right, so make sure that you're using a matching color of thread so that your work looks neat at the end of the day. So I'm just going to take this to my sewing machine and then just sew this portion down. All right guys, so this is what we have here. Look how gorgeous this looks. Yeah, absolutely stunning. Like I said, this is a perfect size for my hair. If you have a fuller hair, you can play around with the length and width of this fabric that I use. Remember here I use 5 inches by 24 inches. You can make yours as long as 30 inches by 5 inches or 30 inches by 6 inches, 30 inches by 7 inches. It all depends on you and what you're going for. All right, feel free to play with the dimensions, but for a fabric that is about 5 inches by 24 inches, this is the size of scrunchie that you get, and this is the amount of stretch that you get out of it. There you have it, friends. Making scrunchies is very, very easy, and in a day, if you, depending on how determined you are, you can make a couple pieces, take cute pictures of them, and then post on your favorite social media, and voila guys, your scrunchie business has been kicked off. Okay, if you're interested in having me make scrunchies for you and sending it out to your location, feel free to place an order by sending me a message on either one of my social media platforms. You can send me a message on Instagram or TikTok. Okay, I'll be happy to make some for you and have them sent to you at a very affordable price. As you guys saw, during the course of the video, these scrunchies can be worn on your wrist as well as a form of accessory, depending on how Gen Z-ish or just how you like your stuff, right? Sometimes I wear my scrunchies on my hand just in case my hair starts to bother me and I'm outside, I can just remove it from my wrist and pack my hair up in a cute style. There's no limits to how you can just become very creative with your scrunchies. And you can use any fabric that you like, okay? You can use your velvet fabric, you can use Adire silk. You guys see that this scrunchie is matching the outfit that I have on here. I believe the tutorial on this dress is already on the channel. If you guys have not seen it, I'm going to share it with you as well. It's also something you can start as a business. My job here is to share ideas on how you can start businesses in fashion, okay? That's why my channel was created, and I hope that you guys are getting value from the content that I'm sharing with you. Thank you guys so much again for watching this tutorial. If you enjoyed watching this video again, please be sure to give me a big fat thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, what are you doing? Please hit the subscribe button and join us on here. It's fun, it's very educative and just relaxing on here on this channel. If you know someone that you think would love this type of content, please be sure to hit the share button and share this video with them. Thank you for sharing your time with me. And yeah guys, I can't wait to see you in another tutorial very, very soon.